Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. They did the train. They did the monster train. They did the train. Let's play a melting Stygian run. And let's use it with the Forgone powers. Why not? Okay. Depart. Let's see what we get. I don't know what to expect from this. I mean, I like certain variations of our champion here. Oh, I really like 2 drafts early. Consume Seraph. Arcus with unit days and spell incant cost increase. Daedalus with 1 HP on death units. Mollusk Mage times 2/8. Magic power, resin removal, remove debuff and buff, but not burnout. Draft. Let's take a look at our artifact first. Spell weakness 2 to enemy units on the top floor, or enemies get -1. I think enemies getting -1 is better than spell weakness on the top floor, because if enemies get to the top floor, we've done something wrong anyways. Now, a more expensive Little Fade. I don't like this, at least not without having that artifact that makes it cheaper, because eventually, this is gonna cost, after 3 plays, after it dies twice and you play it for a 3rd time, it's gonna cost a total of 3 energy. After it dies 3 times and you play it for the 4th time, it's gonna cost a combined 6 energy. It's too expensive. It's a high damage, heavy hitting unit, sure, but you could also just play other things that do damage and hit hard. Then again, Little Fade, or Little Icarus here. Yeah, the spikes and the attack get stronger permanently. It'll turn into a heavy hitting unit, but not as heavy hitting, but it's gonna at least be free. So I think I'm just gonna go Little Icarus for this one. I don't like Little Icarus. I don't like the other one either. I don't like it's very situational. I think this champion, I hate doing it, but I want the unit draft. I think this champion is like the most situational of all champions. So I know I said I hate this. I do hate this. However, it's actually not that bad because these guys will do 0 damage to the pyre anyways because of the fact that they're gonna do -1. Actually, they're gonna do 0 damage up here. So we want Little Fade to die and then be brought back so they'll live. They have spikes 1, but that's not enough to get a kill. Unless we hit a unit with the draft. Which we can't really do. You die. You die. You get a kill? Then I don't know, play a Mollusk Mage up there? We have no damage dealing spells, but hey, at least you're killing the collector. Reform. You got a Little Fade back. You can do 10 damage. That's not even enough to get you a kill. So you might as well tank for the other draft. And then remove debuff and buff effects from friendly units. I could have put you up here, and you know what? We should have played Little Fade up here and then removed the days so that Little Fade got a kill. That would have done it. That would have done it. I'm just looking for these molds to bring back the Little Fade again and again. I don't know if it can happen. You're taking 0 damage. Why would you take any damage? There's nothing here to hit you. Little Fade, Train Steward. I mean, honestly, I don't even really want to play the Train Stewards because if I play them and they die, they'll pollute the pool. But like, what the hell else am I gonna do? No attack. Hey, you got toasted. Okay, we did get a Little Fade though. And Little Fade can get a few kills. You might as well tank though, because you're gonna burn out anyways, so we can at least do more damage to this guy in the back. Now we do have a burnout 1 Train Steward. We might as well let them burn out. Okay, if we can get Little Fade back, we might be able to get another kill. And we have 3 opportunities. And we got a draft. A Burnout 3 draft, too. That's really good. So, you're hitting for 4. It doesn't matter what unit is in the front, but we want Little Fade to get hit. We gotcha. I can't believe we gotcha, but we gotcha. And we got the kill, I think, too. I think we got, yeah, spikes too. I think we got the kill. So, I mean, I'm very surprised that we got the kill, but we got the kill. There we go. Extinguish stealth, applied +10 and burnout 2. Yeah, draft. I like it. What does burnout do? So, dear Nunu, the idea is melting remnant units die because of burnout. That basically means they're on the clock until they just die. And then you bring them back, and when you bring them back to life, they get bonuses. +5 attack, +5 health, 0 cost, and more burnout. So you can burn them back over and over and over again, and they'll just keep doing more and more and more damage. Sap. It's been a while since we've done sap. Do you think we could make it work? As tempting as it is, I think we still prefer to maybe upgrade a quick sweep striker. Although we haven't done incant in a long time. The problem is it's so damn expensive, you basically have to spend a full turn on this if you can't get energy. And we can't really get energy. This is not an energy deck. Melting Remnant or Stygian, especially if you draw Lodestone early. So I think we're gonna go standard Silophyte. If we had an opportunity to get more energy, maybe I would go for that Sapper, but I just don't think we're gonna have it. I do love the Wickless Baron with this champ. And just in general, I like the Wickless Baron. An Endless unit, huh? An Endless tanky Baron could be pretty nice. It's actually really good, because you can make him a tank on every single floor. I think I'm actually gonna do that. And then burnout 1 or +25 health. We don't need the health now. But because he's gonna be such a central portion of our run, it might be worth getting him early. Because we can bring back these units with burnout just by bringing them back. Yeah, let me upgrade this guy. We're very likely to bring back drafts anyways because we only have, look, we don't have imps, we don't have morsels that are gonna die. This is still fine because the Pyre's gonna take 2 damage per hit on after the first turn due to the drumstick. And we might be able to kill him anyways, I hope. Probably not. Well, no, we can remove days if we get the good card. We didn't. But you have spikes, so you can actually get 1 kill immediately. Look at that. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. You might as well kill the draft to bring it back. And actually, you might as well tank for the Silophyte, I guess. So we're gonna take 4 damage. Everything else is dead. You love to see it. So Wickless Baron needs to go out. I hate that you're spell weakness, honestly. I also hate that you are making it out, honestly. That kind of blows. Where do you play the freaking Train Steward, man? I guess we'll just do 10 damage with you. I'd much prefer to have Frostbite, is what I'm saying. Burnout Train Steward. You have 10 health. Burnout 2. You're gonna make it up a floor, which sucks. But you don't do that much damage at all. In fact, you're gonna hit the pyre for 1 damage each hit. That's not that bad. There's my Little Fade. Well, you know what? I can't kill you. I cannot kill you. You're only gonna take 9 damage from the spikes and you're not gonna die. So, let's burn out down here. That's not gonna kill you. You're gonna do 1 damage to the pirate. So we only took another 3 damage after the first 4. It's not that bad. Apply +10 attack and burnout too? You're living, you're dying, you're killing them. Fantastic. One or the other. Question is, do we try and purposefully kill our units in order to reform our champion? I don't have the energy for it, so we're not gonna do that. That's a silly idea. We need floor capacity though, desperately. You know what we need? We need that concealed cavern event that gives you the book. That's what we need. I need plus capacity on a single floor to stack up units that will die and buff that harvest unit. I don't need another mollusk mage. I don't need another mollusk mage. Although, that's plus 40 damage on a Titan's Gratitude, which is pretty interesting. We don't have a discard synergy though right now. I'm gonna skip it. We do have spell weakness on top of Mollusk Mage, so more damage would be okay, but whatever. Let's go for Remnant units, I think. Should have gone no there first. I do love a good lady. Love me a lady tonight. I also love a large stone draft, but I think the Silophyte is worth more due to the AoE. And then 25 health on probably tanky lady. Couple of good upgrades. We're not killing it with the upgrades, but we're doing an okay job with the upgrades so far. Bottom and days, I think that's okay. I'd prefer to have like our tank at the bottom and then apply days at the bottom and then keep the units down there so that they die, hopefully. And we can put the sweeper and our harvest guy on the bottom. There's enough capacity down there. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So now he's gonna get, hopefully, really tanky. I guess. We do need more capacity though, like that's gonna be a big thing. You know what? Daze you. Reform you. Ice you. You know, I'll do it. And eventually, if this guy dies, he's gonna come back with like 80 health. I mean, right now he's, where is he? A 61 health unit, so that's pretty decent. But if we had more capacity, we could put down units there and then just kind of keep him harvesting over and over and over again with even more. Well, I know what this is giving me. A little fade, but I can't even play anywhere. So like our little fade is like the worst little fade I've ever seen. They're doing actually absolutely nothing. But I really don't know what to do with them. So I'm just like, I don't know. Just play the little fade and see what happens. I mean, maybe we don't need the little fade, you know? Maybe we don't need the little fade, and maybe little fade can just burn out. By the way, we got another tank. And you're dead! I don't know why I said it like that. But our little fade blows. Ice Empire, intent on death, Siren Song. Trigger extinguish without killing it. Okay, I actually like this for the little fade. No, it's slay, not extinguish. We have no extinguish units at all. Okay, well, I don't like it. Ascend units and apply daze, Pirebound, attuned. All right, we're gonna freeze this card and use it as a one-hit KO. That's what we're gonna do. That's our run. So we're gonna go capacity so we can play more units. And then we're gonna permafrost that card and then apply spell weakness and then play it once and then murder everything. That's our run. That's our run. That's what we're gonna do. Enemy units enter with Frostbite 2 when you play a spell in hand that costs less, or spells in hand that cost less, are reduced to 0. The only spells I have cost 1. No, I have an Ice Tornado. This doesn't do enough damage later. It's okay now, but eventually this is gonna not scale. Split Anvil, I think, is a little bit better in that regard. Extinguish, apply +5/+5 and burn out 2 to friendly units. I don't want to burn out my harvest units. We could put this on the floor with the draft. Or we could just keep buffing Little Icarus, who has spikes 9 and 1 HP. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I feel like the burnout one would be better now with our floor of burnout units, but these guys will do 1 damage to the pyre. What do I care? They're actually really good harvest candidates too, and little fate candidates. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. So you're gonna sweep and kill them all. You can get 1 kill. What a good job you're doing there. I mean, sure. Would the burnout be good with the endless tank? I don't know. I don't know if the burnout would actually apply to him. I don't think it would. So yeah, you could burn him out, and then if he dies, bring him back, and he's a +5/+5. I guess that would be okay, in theory. By the way, Draft Lady the Reformed. I think we're just gonna start up here. Ice and Pyre. Trap Shoot. Whiplash. Let's make you stronger. And then let's... I mean, I don't really care that you're healing anything. You're fine. Let's just ice 1 unit here. Swiston, thank you for the resub for 9 months. Welcome, and I appreciate it. How you doing? Okay, draft. Draft. Train Steward. We're not really getting a lot of kills with our striker. We're mostly getting the kills with the burnout units, but you know, whatever works. I'm happy with it. Burnout 1. Spikes 12. You're not even getting a kill! Although I can remove your days, so I can get you a kill, I think. You do 21 damage. So you're gonna do 10. You're gonna do 25, get a kill. You're gonna do 25, get another kill. So if I place you here, you should get a kill. And gain spikes off of that. I think it did work. Ice Tornado, Mollusk Mage, Forgone Power. I mean, you're gonna die on this floor. You don't really have to do all that much. But, you know, give me a... Ice Tornado, Forgone Power. Trigbreaker says, I'm done packing, you may rest if you so choose. Well, I gotta finish this run now. 96. Oh, I have no room for the harvest, for the tanky boy, but that's fine, we'll be okay. Also, I don't have room for anything. The only question now is who's getting the kill. Hopefully it's you. Nope. This is essentially just not a... Dude, I actually really like this. This is not a champion type of a run, is it? Which is fine. It's fine. Word Gerg got auto mod blocked by saying, quote unquote, classic mom. Because Twigbreaker said my mom was all like, you should have packed 2 days ago, haha, showed you. Classic mom? That's a not permitted phrase in chat? What the heck is going on? We need desperate upgrades on our drafts, I think. I'll be honest, the large stone draft is funny, but a 4 pip icy silo fight is also pretty great. Let's start by just upgrading some drafts with crap. Oh my god, that's so good though. But nothing can fit on the floor, not even the Baron, and we want the Baron to tank for this unit. We could just make a large draft, I guess. Make him more likely to survive, and then more health can go on our lady, and we can make the lady endless if we want. All right, that's pretty good. Quick. Thank you, finally, we got what we needed. We got what we needed. We got our quick sweep. We got an endless tank. We got what we needed. We're not gonna put the tank on the bottom floor though, because we want the sweeper to hit the stealth units, which means they have to get played up here. You can kill one. Bum, 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 bum. Just don't play anything else though. Why? You know, play the mollusk mage so you can kill the loot collector. Fair enough. I kind of want Remnant Pack, by the way, so I can play it with the champion if we get it at the same time, because then I can just keep playing them, build up the spikes, and then play them up at the top. But we didn't get that to happen. But this is a good freeze target for sure. So we want the Baron to be here. They're gonna get stacked. I don't want to play the Train Steward. I don't want the Train Steward to thicken up the deck, you know? I just want to make you endless and end turn. We're probably not going to get the card again. Okay, you're going to make it up, so we can probably play the lady at the top now. We got a big Burnout 2 draft. We can bring back our champion. Spikes 21. Just get a kill. You're only gonna get 1 kill, but that's still fine. Actually, I think they're gonna make it to the top. Yeah, you're not dying. And that's not even gonna penetrate. But I do have Spikes 24. So I could put you up here to take damage, but that seems pretty bad. I think I'd rather just keep you, I mean, you're gonna get 2 kills now. I think I'd rather keep, no. I think I'd rather keep this floor as is. I just hate that you're making it up, but we'll get another draft out. We gotta thin out the deck so we get the drafts faster, and then we need to upgrade them more, I think. Ding 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 ding. So you're gonna buff him up a little bit. I could descend you. I don't see the need. I got a mollusk mage. Might as well play it. Well, no. I mean, you want to keep your consume pool a little bit lean, so you can bring back Little Fate over and over again. Who's gonna get at least 1 kill? Could play Ice Storm, but I still like getting you the kill, honestly. The burnout unit's burned out, but we can bring them back. That's not a problem. If the burnout units are burning out, let's make sure we do this. This is not what I was looking for. I can remove your lifesteal. That actually ends up working quite well for us. Unfortunately, you're not dying, but we do have our Baron coming back. And our Icy Silo fight. I forgot about that. I put Endless on you. I'm like, can we get a kill? You're gonna have one turn of Daze, and then you're gonna hit for 150 damage. That's not gonna be enough. But you probably do more damage than Icy Silo fight, right? I mean, you're dazed for 2 turns. Let's start with the Baron. You're taking 322, so 150 damage is enough to kill you. Let's see if we can actually get the kill, though. You are burning out, but maybe you'll burn out on impact or something. No. Still, that was pretty good. I hate that you made it up as high as you did, and we took 15 damage. We gotta work on this. Reform 2 random units. We need reform. Sap could be good. I don't think we need Daze. I don't think we need Frostbite. Sap against the Seraph the Patient is not gonna be what we need, though. I still just don't know what I'm trying to work towards on this run right now. I'm still struggling to figure it out. We could remove cards, or we could go for spell upgrades. We definitely need upgraded spells. Let's go there, try to get some Frostbite and whatnot. Permafrost is what I meant to say. So an Ice Empire as like a final KO card. Seems pretty good. Magic Power on Ice Storm is amazing, and then if we make Ice Tornado cheaper, then we can play it and make everything else free. Double stack. I mean, Days 4 is definitely interesting. We're probably gonna get it, oh, we're probably not gonna get it for free a lot, but you never know. I think a Consume Tornado is pretty good, because technically Ice Storm does more damage than the Ice Tornado right now, because of the +10 magic power, so I think that's okay. And then to make a card free, Remnant Pact, free Endless. It definitely makes it easier to play, but like everything else is worth playing too. Remove debuff and buff. You know what? I just thought about it. Resin removal to remove Seraph the Patient. It's Consume! It's not Seraph the Patient, it's Seraph the Consume! I am a fool! But at least I realized my mistake early. Okay, we can make you a big tank. It's probably not what we're looking for. We could make like a big ass draft. I kinda like it. Kind of really like it. If we were making something small, what would we make small? Icy Silo fight. That way we could play more units on the floor with the Baron and get the Baron tanked up faster. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start appreciating the tiny refraction stone a little bit more here. Because now maybe we can start on the bottom floor and then build up from there. Keep putting down units, let them die, reform them, and then put them up there where they can get the burnout bonuses from the vampire lady, from the Lady of Reformation. So go at the bottom. What are you gonna do? You don't really go anywhere at this point, but I'm gonna play you guys, and then play that. Okay, Baron's gotta go down. You're dying, that's okay, that's kind of your whole deal. Draft's gotta go out, that's okay, that's kind of your whole deal. In fact, we can get a kill if we do it like this, I think. No, 16 damage, 16 plus 60. Yeah, you can get a kill like this. You're gonna live, which is not ideal, but you're still gonna get a kill like this. Just don't play the Ice Storm or the Tornado. You can play the Mold to keep the drafts coming. This is not gonna work well on later fights though, because we don't scale that quickly. We need to scale quickly enough to kill 160, 190 HP units. How is that gonna happen? You're getting another kill, I think, Little Fade. And Wickless Baron is starting to tank up. Our tanks are not gonna be that big of a problem. It's really the damage output that's gonna be a problem here. So we want Mollusk Mage at the top, by the way, so that we can get that Ice and Pyre card to do a massive KO against this guy. Plus Burnout. That's not that bad. Keep him around a little longer, why not? Phased. Got the draft. Draft needs to go out, so we'll send him out. Move buff and debuff. I think we're getting another kill, which is nice. We put the Little Fade in the right spot for this. I think actually making you endless is a very big one too for us. That way we can replay you on every single floor. We'll mold. Another draft, sure, why not? You're taking 103 damage. It's not great, but it's okay. Ad quote, you're gonna live, which is not ideal. By the way, it's quote ad, excuse me. Oh, this is great. Let's save up for a massive attuned spell weakness floor that's gonna murder you. I love it. Reform a unit. Reform a draft. Let's keep Sacred Wicks around in case we need it. Well, what are we gonna reform back? We don't need it for anything, really. Maybe for the Lady of the Reformed? I don't know. End turn. You're taking 17 damage. I could daze ya for 4. There's only 2 waves remaining. I think we should try to get the card back, though. This is gonna hold. So do we just play nothing? I mean... 16, you're dead. 5, you'll take 40, and you're dead. But you only deal 40. You're living? What happened? How'd you guys make it past my floors? This is after, like, a decent combat, and these guys are still living to make it up. What's going on? We're not doing enough damage. So I'm gonna spend an Ice and Pyre on you to ice ya. Now you're actually dead. Trap Shoot will come back around. We have to find some way of dealing more damage. This is not working. We need like a holdover on that Ice Storm or something, and then play these Mollusk Mages on every single floor. Something's gotta give. Or, you know, just get the good drafts and keep bringing them back. But you're gonna daze me! We need to play Little Fade. If we play Little Fade at the top, they'll die and get a kill. You're already dying. You don't matter, you'll die later. So I actually think Little Fade up here is the call, because you're getting a kill. And then for the drafts, we could just play them at the bottom. I think we should save 1 capacity though for our Little Fade. So we'll play the better draft first. And then we might as well play this one to burn out. Everything's dying right now. No units are dead. You're taking 1,000 damage, huh? I did destroy your spell weakness, but you're gonna get more spell weakness anyways. We live for a long time down here. Word Gurg, stop getting caught by the auto mod filter. taking 178. This is probably gonna do it. I hope you get the kill. No! Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. Apply +5 magic power to spells in hand. Okay, okay, okay. So if we make it holdover, Ice Storm is gonna ball out of control, but we gotta make Ice Storm holdover as well. Is that the play? Is that what we're gonna try to do here? Because I could also remove burnout and then have drafts that can stay forever. But I kind of don't mind if they die and be brought back. Let's check out the map. 2 Merchants of Magic. I think we gotta go for it. Oh, but we can't afford it. Yeah, we can't afford it. I'm still gonna do it though. Now what do we take? Energy, draw, or capacity? Energy has not been much of a problem. Really, we just need to get to the right cards faster, I think. So I'm gonna go draw, and if we can make them free with that Ice Tornado, fine. If we can't, we can at least play the cards we want and get rid of the garbage cards we don't want, like the Train Stewards. But I think we need to upgrade spells at this point, like continue to upgrade spells. I don't know if we can afford holdover with 105 gold. We can always get rid of the artifact though. Hopefully it's not a good artifact. Extinguish, apply +5/+5 and burn out 2 to friendly units. It's not bad. I just would hate it if the burnout killed my units, but we tend to be able to make them endless. And if you're endless, then you can be played every turn to make my unit stronger. I'm gonna go Little Icarus because I want to just see if I can make it work. +3 magic power at the end of turn, freeze cards, or frozen cards are reduced to 0. We don't freeze cards, and magic power is only useful in a couple of situations. So we can actually skip this, which is nice, and then we can make Ice Storm or Harness the Power holdover, and I think we would prefer to make Ice Storm holdover because it's good damage on every turn. Now, that being said, let's think about something else. It's Seraph the Diligent. Be diligent. And if we can do the challenge and then somehow, this is fine. This is actually fine. And then somehow get to the other Merchant of Magic and make the Magic Power card holdover, then we've got a synergy. This is such a freaking weird run, and I kind of hate it. But let's see if we can't make it work. Okay, we need to play Little Fade. You suck, but we still need to play you. We also need to play the Lady of the Reformed, who sucks, but we need to play you. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna play this, because it ain't coming around. And I need to like purge spell shields and stuff. Let's kill you. We might have wanted to wait on that though, in case we drew an endless card. Well, we didn't get it anyways. Give me a You can go down here. We didn't get the sweeper, which sucks, dude. That really sucks. But let's play the Ice Storm. Not what we're looking for, but we have Ice Empire that can actually get a kill next turn, even though it's not a good kill. Because it's only going to kill the tank, so maybe we don't play it. We got our sweeper finally. We'll reform a unit. It's still 40 damage on you. It saves a lot of pyre damage. Can play Ice Storm too. Problem is that, again, this only kills a front enemy unit. I mean, I could play Little Fade down here and then they'll live for a long time, but I don't mind them dying, honestly. I could have played them here for 2 kills, but we're already getting... No, wait, it actually won't get the kill. Forget about that. So I don't know, we'll play a little fade up here and do 48 damage. Apply Frostbite to you. We have a lot of pyre health. That's what we have going on for us, so we have time to build, but we are just drawing extremely poorly right now. And we got Endless, which is not what we want on this turn. Play the draft. Now you're taking 75 damage. It's a Modern Miracle. We got another Mollusk Mage we could play. That'd be another Modern Miracle. But we kind of have to kill you guys. It's okay. Can't play this. You're gonna hit the pyre quite heavily. Hey, it's a brief respite. Thank you. Thank you very much for that brief respite. I appreciate having a brief moment of respite. You know, we gotta play Primitive Mold. No, we gotta play Ice Storm, you idiot. This is what we saved our pyre damage for the entire run. Beautiful. Let's make you live longer. I kind of don't want to daze you. You know what? F you in particular. You suck. All right, what's going on? 300 damage. You're burning out. 400 damage. Why does it keep bringing back these units? I didn't play the... Oh my god, I'm losing it here, I'm losing it. You do have 9 spell weakness? Okay, make sure you have the energy for everything. And you are dead. You freaking spell shield! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're still okay. Just don't be an idiot. Get the kill. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Did spell shield cost us damage? Yeah, we got 400 gold. Was it worth it? I don't know, maybe, because we need to like, still build some sort of a combo in order to defeat Seraph the Diligent. Play Daze 1, discard your hand. That's not what we're looking for. So we have to, 400 gold is always worth it, says Dock My Power. I wouldn't say always being worth it. It can be worth it. But we gotta find some way of doing this. So we're gonna remove cards, we're gonna upgrade spells, we're gonna look for like the combo piece that we've been missing, which is maybe another holdover to make that Ice Storm incredible. Maybe it's something else, I don't know. This is very good for allowing us to play more cards, so I'm gonna go immediately into Flicker Licker. Restore Pyre Health could also be good against Diligent. Let's go with this first though, Permafrost. It's 140 damage, which is pretty good. Let's make that cheaper. Did not get another holdover. You know what? That's okay. I think that's okay. Could get another trap shoot. It's like stack up the days on Seraph. I mean, it's 2 energy. It'll make other spells free. Something to be said for that. Could also make the Remnant Pact not consume, but do we need every unit to be endless? No, we're gonna be bringing them back anyways with Reformation. We can make this not consume, and then we can play this every time it comes around, but we do have the molds, and the molds are good enough for that purpose usually. I think maybe we go for Like a flicker licker? And then we might as well make something cheaper. And then we might as well remove a couple of cars, I think. So let's remove a train steward. Does this have any chance in hell of working? I have no freaking idea. I really don't. I have no idea. I can't help but feel like our run totally sucks. But if we can stack up enough spell weakness, maybe we got a chance. Our champion sucks, our cards suck, our units suck, but maybe we have enough. Maybe we have enough to make it work. So, let's start. We have to play Wickless Baron. He's like a key part of how we do business. We also need to play Little Fade. We would prefer the Little Fade to die. We'll play an Ice Tornado, which maybe we should have played the Mollusk Mage because it was free. So maybe we'll put you in the front so that you can die, which made the draft free, so we'll put the draft in the front. Okay, now we're doing a decent amount of damage. You'll hit the pyre once at most. You're gonna probably hit the pyre too, which does admittedly suck a little bit, but that's okay. Now nothing's making it up. Ice Storm I cannot play. If I play it, I will heavily regret that decision. I'm gonna stop things from hitting the pyre. This already consumes. Burnout 1, you'll take 2. No, you're quick. Don't, forget about that. Need to deal with you somehow. Ice and Pyre can hit you next turn. You have spell weakness too. Okay. So let's prevent you from hitting the Pyre, get a kill, perform you better. You're gonna live, you've got Burnout. Mollusk Mage. Let's just keep you burning out, keep the Wickless Baron tanking up. Don't discard Ice and Pyre. Honestly, the bottom floor has been pretty good so far. Remove debuff and buff. This does not matter, I don't think. The only debuff we have is daze. Trap Shoot also doesn't matter, but we should wait on that until Seraph goes nuclear so we can stack up more spell weakness, I think. But like resin removal doesn't matter at all. It doesn't do anything. We're never gonna have debuffs, I don't think, on this fight. Because I, for some reason, thought we were fighting Seraph the Patient for like forever. So I think we should get rid of it, honestly. Are we gonna play a unit first? Not really. Nothing else had buffs, so yeah. We'll give you more damage. We should mold something back though. It's gonna make our cards free anyways. You do have a lot of spikes, you're gonna burn out. I want you being in the front, I think. Even though I know you're tanking hits and then we're probably gonna like start getting burnout issues, I still want you to take hits. You're actually almost killing this unit too. I'm kind of okay with you hitting me for 7. Well, you have 6 HP, you're gonna hit me for 9. We'll save Ice and Pyre for the next turn. Mollusk Mage needs to get played again. Act as a tank for this guy. Buff yourself, get stronger. Don't discard Ice and Pyre. We might want to let our lady get hit a few times now. I could make you endless, or I could try to save this to make the champion endless. I'm gonna play this right now to make you endless. That way I don't have to worry about you coming back. Then, we have, it's free. Now you do 165 damage. These guys are gonna start making it up pretty shortly, but I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I'm just gonna keep killing those guys, I think. Like, getting a kill, slowing down the enemies as they move up, that's probably the most important thing. If they do pyre damage, they kind of just, they're gonna do some fire damage. This is our last draft. Don't consume this. Play the draft. Hope you don't discard Primitive Mold. At least we're getting one kill. You did hit the pyre for 45 damage, and I have to kill every unit on the top floor in order to not die. So, yeah, it's starting to suck a little bit. But I can do a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. And I really like a Mollusk Mage burning out. Although maybe we prefer to have this Mollusk Mage in the back so that I can keep playing high damage, high value spells. But if we hold over the Ice Storm, we can just play it next turn and get more kills. So let's kill a Mollusk Mage and let it burn out. No, let's let this burn out in 2 turns. Let's let it die in 2 turns rather. Yeah, let's do it like this. Now you're taking more damage. Now you're dead. Okay. Trap shoot. You might as well play it here. There's no other better outcome than dazing him and getting more spell weakness. Then that's the consume. So we can play Ice Storm. Now, you play Little Fade. You're taking 56 damage. You bring back another unit. Okay, I mean, it's not like a great unit or anything, but it's a unit. You're taking 300 damage. It's more than I could ever ask for. That's good spell weakness. That's good spell weakness. You're dying. And we have Ice and Pyre, and we have a Mollusk Mage up there, which means it's gonna do 200 damage times 10. It's gonna do 2,000 damage. But is that enough? I don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Wickless Baron and do 300 damage. That's it? Really? Excuse me? We're gonna play the Wicklash. You don't wanna Ice Storm this fool. Does it do more damage than Ice and Pyre? No, Ice and Pyre does the most. So, and I want you to take damage. I want you to hit me. Actually, maybe I don't. I don't want this to be holdover though. Maybe I do, I don't know. Maybe I want you to live for one more hit against this guy. Oh, because they burned out! That's why they were only doing 300 damage? Well, this is the only card I can play. That was a good run for how, like, little our champion actually did. I don't think that the Burnout Champion was the call though, but I guess if we put the Burnout Champion on the same floor as the Burnout units, they would have had a better chance of living for longer. But like, that champion, it just, I guess I just don't understand how you're supposed to play around with that champion that constantly dies and comes back with spikes, because it only, like, you have to either make it endless, and admittedly we could have frozen the endless card to make it endless, but you either have to make it endless or reform it every turn, and if you can't, then it's just not doing anything. It might get 1 kill every turn with 1 HP, and then that's it. What are you gonna do with it? I just don't, I guess that's just the deal. You know, that's just what you're supposed to do, but it's hard to pull off, I guess. I think that we got really close for the type of run that we had here. I thank you very much, Magic Power combined with my my Frozen card. Where is it? Ice and Pyre. Thank you very much. You did a good job. Not quite enough though. Almost. If we had just like a little bit more capacity, maybe we could have made it work. So maybe we should have taken more capacity to play more units, to have more on the top and bottom floors, or maybe I should have just not overloaded that top floor so that I could have played more units up there at the end. Regardless, it was still a fun run. I think I might just never take this. I think I've said that before, but I think I'm just never going to take this little fate again, because the other forms of this champion are so much more fun and interesting, and just, you know, sometimes killing an enemy when they hit you is just not good enough for me. Because it is only sometimes killing an enemy when they hit you. If the enemy has 160 HP, what the heck are you going to do? You're going to do 60 damage, die, and then I have to play spells in order to play you again, because I have to somehow bring you back if you're not endless. That's just bad. At least with the +5/+5 burnout, I could have played it on the burnout floor and then had some like super amazing burnout units. But even that wouldn't have been that good on this run anyways, because we needed more. We needed much more somewhere. Anyways, good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if I want to go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.